I am Hatonn, and I greet you in the love and in the light of our infinite Creator. It is a joy to be with you and to regale you with our few poor thoughts. As always, we ask that as we speak to you, you take what you can use and discard that which is not useful to you at this time. We bear no authority greater than yourself. And we ask for you to use your powers of discrimination, for we, like you, are travelers upon a journey that shall not end as far as our understanding goes, a journey that moves forever through time and space and beyond time and space, through dimensions and beyond dimensions, through creation and beyond this creation into the next. We speak with old souls, and we are old souls, for we were all at the beginning of this creation, and it is all of us, and all of you, and all of those upon your planetary sphere who shall fashion for themselves a way of being, a way of living, a way of adoring and caring and chiding and feeling affection and being afraid of being sad, a way of living and dying. All of these things you fashion and shall continue to fashion, each in our own way. For you are co-creators of your mutual destinies. You who walk together upon this road is as a seamless garment, a skin, shall we say. There is no hole or broken place within the fabric of your spirit or your spirit's experiences within this illusion. Many things may seem to be broken and need to be made whole, but in fact, this is illusion, not the reality. It is for this reason that occasionally miracles, so-called, do occur. We would speak with you this evening about those things that do occur within each of your minds that cause judgment to occur. We would tell you of the small boy who asks to go into the road and play. Absolutely not, his mother tells him. The boy is too young to understand that her meanness is the means of his survival. I have just lost my job, wails the young woman. But this causes the woman to think about what she wishes to do with her life. And in years to come, she has forgotten the pain of being without a future and has begun to enjoy having a past. We would point out to you that the master known to you as Jesus could have judged himself to be in a sorry state indeed, for he was scourged and beaten and nailed upon a cross until he was as inanimated as the wood which bore him. And yet, the great triumph of resurrection could never have taken place had all that past not occurred. We see the circle of each of your lives, the circle of judgment, of poor things which turned out to be so helpful, and of seemingly excellent things which turned out to be worthless. And we would point out to you that judgment is a good thing to practice upon, but is almost never correct. For the balancing between the good and the bad in each thing that occurs will go on within the widening ripples of your life patterns until the pond ripples no more for each. Now let us turn. Let us turn now and see that which is beyond judgment, that which you may do to more carefully polarize yourself and align yourself with that which is the great and limitless light of the one infinite Creator. That, my friends, has to do not with action, but with intention. What you intend in a polarized manner when you begin to act, or when you think of acting, or when you hold someone in your thoughts, is that lever by which you polarize your own being in the service to others or the service to self way. It is your choice. The choice which most of your peoples make, that is, not to choose, is acceptable. It is not, however, a particularly rapid way to work one's way through the lessons of love, which are the lessons of your density, until you can graduate and go on to another school, another dimension, another set of lessons, those having to do with wisdom. You shall not be wise in the third density. This is a given. This is a part of the density which you inhabit. If you work and give of yourself to the effort of being loving, no matter how poorly or how well your actions are realized, you shall have polarized. When one does all that one can do, that is the end of the ripple. Now, you must understand, shall we say, that this action will inevitably produce in each seeker a veritable melee of judgments. You judge yourself, you judge others, you judge ideas. Most of all of you judge whether or not you are polarized. We urge you to look upon these exercises as a type of spiritual inertia which pulls at you, drags you back, and is basically counterproductive. Nevertheless, that you have offered, being loving, cannot be taken from you, for it becomes a part of the vibration and the patterns of vibration which form the field of energy which forms that which is called you in this density. Because judgment is never particularly useful and is often a painfully strong deterrent to one's own progress, we urge each to rest the judgmental facilities. Mind you, we are not urging you to cease from discriminating betwixt one thought and another. We simply ask you to ride the mare, not for the mare to ride you. Let us be more specific. Your intellect and all that goes with your intellect, as opposed to all that goes with your character, is a tool. It was crafted by you through many experiences and is part of that which is manifest and realized in this incarnational experience. It is a tool for you to use, and it is a good tool. However, many there are among those who seek spirituality who allow the intellect to ride them. This is not an infrequent thing at all, and indeed, in those who have had some experience in attempting to govern the mind, is certainly not surprising. But we urge you to temper that intellect, to ask of yourself, is my thinking bent upon aiding either myself or another in spiritual growth? These answers are most important, not just to you, but to those lives you touch, for indeed you can give nothing but yourself. There are many who would wish to give you gifts. There are many whom you would wish to give gifts. The effective gift is that of yourself. Therefore, the first person to practice your lack of judgment and your acceptance upon is you yourself. Have you allowed yourself to shine forth today? Have you allowed laughter to bubble in your voice, joy to fill your eyes? Have you listened and looked and heard and seen the music and the joyful alleluias of the creation? The noting flowers that bend towards the uncertain sun of spring, the first willows that wave their greening branches over the road you travel, the dramatic skies that give you rain and offer nurturing to your new crops. Have you allowed yourself to be ministered unto by the creation? For only in doing this can you then turn and offer yourselves in ministry to others. Whatever it is that feeds you, turn to it. Allow it to fill you with the love of the Creator, and then allow that love to shine through you. We do not need to tell you that of yourself you cannot do this, for human love is short-lived, and human expectation tremendously long-lived. Love can never meet expectation. We would, as we gaze upon your peoples, almost wish that the planet upon which you live could see itself as bitten by a snake, so that the people could begin to take restorative action to contain that poison which is judgment, and to release into the body the antitoxin, love. Ah, my friends, the flowers shall bloom, the crops shall mature, and you who are the greatest crop, you shall bloom and mature also. How effective do you wish to be today? How would you like to greet tomorrow's sun? The willow has already made up its mind. It will turn towards the light. Shall you? It has been such a privilege to speak with each of you. If we may leave one thought with you, it would be to request that in your priorities for each day, the first priority be meditation. The world about you, that is, the world that seems to be about you, is always astir with the small and large issues of the day. Even the insects, the birds, make their noises and do not go away. Within yourself is the only solitary place where one may go and shut the door and open to that beauty, that power which is the Creator, and that one great original thought of the Creator, which is love. You shall not find yourself able to escape judgment. You shall not find yourself able to escape folly. And your life and death are but a tiny parenthesis in infinity. And yet, within yourself lies the access to that infinite portion of you which is the Creator, which dwells in the Creator, and which indwells within you. Meditate. Open inwardly, and then, my friends, turn towards the friendly sun or smile at the raindrops that nurture those crops that are working to break the soil. Nothing is what it seems. All things are what they seem. We offer this as the one paradox that is repeated over and over. Judge all you can, there will always be another side. Love all you can, and your lives shall be transformed. We leave you, my friends, in the love and the light of our infinite Creator, in the power of that one great original thought. We leave you. We are known to you as those of Hatonn. Adonai, Adonai, my friends. Why is this that I do? Because I love you.